Hi, and welcome to another edition of some of my radio stuff here on North River TV. Up for audition here, we're going to be featuring a Capehart Model T-54 standard table radio, allegedly introduced in 1951, but with the presence of the civil defense markers on the dial, I would say that that's probably a few years later for this particular model here. Made by the Capehart Farnsworth Company in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's a 5-tube radio, typical All-American 5 as they used to call them back then, including a 12BE6, 12BA6, 35Z5, a 50L6, and a 12AV6. We're going to demonstrate this radio for you here. When I got this radio, it was about 3 shades of brown from about 4 coatings of tobacco. The tuning dial didn't work, the tuning capacitor wouldn't turn, and the power switch was stuck off. So we basically did a cleaning job on this thing to get it back up and running again. And we're going to just see what's on the dial here.
Drop part of the reason the Federal Reserve is poised to lower the overnight federal funds rate to just 0.5%. Dave,
got it playing pretty good now. It's got all but one of its original tubes in it.
Rescuers on the scene of a disaster in Israel. A bus filled with Russian tourists crashes through a guardrail down into a ravine. Titans defensive lineman Albert Haynesworth will be out until the playoffs. He suffered an MCL sprain in his left knee Sunday in Minnesota fight. Christmas gift catalog. Sure, these aren't pretty gifts wrapped in ribbons and fancy paper, but these are gifts that will bless them for years. Most importantly, families who... Surgeon replaced 80%.
Put his own clothes on him and led him out to crucify him.
Well, I'm enjoying giving. And there are times that we have to enjoy the lesser blessings, and, well, we need to be good receivers. There are some people who have a hard time receiving.
Most of that's interference from the fluorescent lights down here in the basement.
And curriculum.
It's got very little hum in it. It's just an indication that these capacitors are starting to fizzle out a little bit, but we'll get those changed soon enough. But she plays pretty good right now as it sits here. So just a quick demonstration of the Capehart T-54 from, we'll call it the early 50s, here on North River TV.
It's a wake-up call for physicians, and it's a wake-up call to patients as